Okay, so just wanted to show you the edit functionality. First of all, I'm just going to show you how to activate it for a school. If you don't activate it, the system's going to behave pretty much as it did before. So let's go to schools. Just go into this one. This is one we're testing on, the systems administrator test. And so here, edit enabled. You need to unclick IRM enabled, otherwise it will offer for downloads. And the edit enabled needs to be edited, and then you'll see the correct screen. So that covers that off. Let's log in under that school. Okay, so same as before. I've removed things like download limits and stuff from here because they're not now relevant for the. They're not really relevant for this now. So we click Find Lessons. I'll deal with English first because they've got smaller files and it's a bit quicker. I'll come back and show you sort of the difference in time delay between that and here. So let's go into here. Let me delete the ones we've been working on previously. Okay, so here we have this in here. If we click View Original Lesson at the moment, it's going to load up Document Ultimate until I get the iSpring stuff. Just to bear in mind that Document Ultimate caches these files, so you're only able to review this once. It won't get updates, which is not an issue because we're not using Document Ultimate on there. So create new edit. Yes, please. So what I've done is your lesson is now ready to edit. Change the text if you wish. When you have finished editing, always remember to close the editing window so we know you have finished. I've then given a visual indication of what they're supposed to do here. Click Edit Lesson. It's now going to load OnlyOffice. You'll see it's currently editing this lesson. Okay, this is quite a small one, so it doesn't take too long to load. So here we go. Got here. There's no animations in this, so I'll show you them in a second. Let's delete a slide. Let's maybe insert a new one. Oh. I'll call this phrase test slide. There'll be a little dot here. When we close it, we'll go back to here. We'll see you're currently editing this lesson. This is probably going to be a typical amount of time for a small file. This will probably last a bit longer when we have iSpring. There we go. So we can rename it, view it. If we want to go and view it, say it will load up in Document Ultimate at the moment. But it won't pick up edits, but that's just a limitation of this one. There you go. Take Craig's test slide. You can see the one that's been removed. If we go back into edit it, one change I've made is that this animation will only happen when OnlyOffice has control of it. So there you can see the edited slide on here. The other thing to notice, I haven't made any edits here. So if I click off, it almost instantaneously goes back. So it has no processing to do if no edits have been made. So it should revert back very quickly on there. I just want to show you photosynthesis because that's a big file. And that's going to take... biology, isn't it? And it will take longer to edit on here. You can see these still download, so that just shows you I've ordered always the lesson to be at the top now. So I'm going to create a new edit. Let it create, and there we see the same thing again. Now this takes longer to load. What you'll see here is it's not editable because it's only when OnlyOffice takes control of it. Will this update on here? So the reason for that is if for any reason we have a problem between here and OnlyOffice has an issue, it will then be stuck on edited. So it will only do that when OnlyOffice has a thing on there. That can take a bit longer to do. Let's make some edits on here. Just as you scroll down as well, you'll see these are. I've just changed it to green so they can sort of see what it is and. You can change the text and you need to let me know what it is. Obviously in this file there's quite a lot of animation. So if we go back here, close some of these ones. It's going to take longer. It's a big lesson. Now there's some really big presentations in there, something like 60 megs, which are too big. I sort of tried to point this out when we were originally doing it. When you're dealing with mobile as well, it's going to take quite a long time for all these things to download. In an ideal world where you have files that are too big, they should really be looked at for optimization to get them smaller. Everything should really be around, ideally about 4 or 5 megs size, and that means reformatting images. Probably not something you want to do now. But as you can see, this one takes longer to do. You can go away, do whatever you want to come and do. If you come back into it, is it done now? Let's just load up to see it. Yeah, there we go. That's been edited. This is when I went in and out. That's coming back. So there we go. We can create new edits, same as before, up to 3 edits, so it should all be there. I think the only thing we might notice is I've done the best I can to get the server. I've added a bit more memory to it. After we go live with this, there's that period where I need to optimize things. I think we're going to need to take the database off the server. What slows things down is there's too much writing going on, copying, writing, conversions, this, that, and the other, and that's when we get multiple users into the system. It's going to slow it down by quite a bit. But I've got time set aside for that. This is the functionality working, and we'll just need to optimize it after we're happy with the functionality.